And today I will talk to you about how you can build your Windows app with Flutter. So let's get started. Yeah. So um, about me, my name is Martino, and I'm a mobile engineer and a data analyst. And I'm currently working with a Wickle Group. I'm a Flutter developer there. And yeah. So yes. So today, what we will cover. Yeah. So hello, guys. My name is Martino. So I'm a Flutter developer, and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can build your Windows app with Flutter. So let's get started. Yeah. So about me, yeah, like I said, I am Martino, and I'm a mobile engineer and a data analyst. I am currently working with Wakil Group. Yeah, and I am a Flutter developer at Wakil Group. Yeah. So today, what we'll recover is basically we'll define first what is Flutter, and then we will install VS Code for setting up our Windows app, and then we will find basics commands that can help us create and run our Flutter app. And yeah, we will talk about how you can add a desktop support to an existing Flutter app. So, example, you have like a very old app, you have built it, and it just support the mobile version, like iOS and Android. And you want now that the Flutter project support the desktop side. So, we will talk about the command line that can help you. Create or make the project support Windows. Yeah, so then we will talk about yeah, we will implement a little bit code like a very demo of what we have covered. Yes, so let's get started. So what is Flutter? Yeah, so Flutter is an open source framework built by Google for building beautiful, natively compiled multi-platform applications from a single code base. So Flutter helps you be fast, productive, and flexible. So what you need to know is Flutter is a very good framework for multi-platform application building. So it helps you build like your Android, iOS, and Windows and Surface and Mac OS and even web app, from a single code base. So you don't have to hustle, struggle too much before making your app. Yeah. So yeah, next we'll talk about how you can install VS Code, VS Studio Code, excuse me, Visual Studio in your project. So you need to go to this link that is here, and there you download the Visual Studio installer. So there you will just have to download the Visual Studio installer. Then you will open the Visual Studio installer, and you will have to select the desktop development with C++ workload. So these include, I can say, the default components to install the C++ tool chain and the Windows SDK header files. So this will help, I can say, your computer to set up or the environment be set up for the desktop development. And yes, after this, you will just have to install Flutter if it is your first time to make a desktop app. Yes. So next slide. Yeah. So now, how can you set up the Windows app? Yeah. So here, how you can say, on Windows, desktop support is enabled on Flutter 2.10 or higher. So what we say here is that if you have a Flutter version, an installed Flutter version that is higher than 2.10, you will have the Flutter desktop support enabled. So the project that you will build will automatically support Windows, or desktop. And yes, but if you have a version that is, I can say that is less than 2.10, you will have to run this command that I put here. So this is basically a Flutter configuration command. That is Flutter config, and you pass the enable Windows desktop, because here we are in the case of building a Windows desktop app. Yeah, and you will have to execute it once. It's not like you will have to execute it every time that you open your app. It just one, and it enables the Windows desktop support for all the projects. Yeah, and you can check the status of your configuration at any time, yeah, by using the Flutter config command line. Yeah, so this is just Flutter config. You don't have to pass any argument. You will have to enter your Flutter config, and that is will be fine. Next slide. So always we are in the setup site. So if you want to test if you want to test or to verify that the desktop support for a project is configured, you just have to enter Flutter devices command line, and this will list you all of the target devices that are available for your project, whether it is Windows or Chrome or Edge, or even like an Android simulator, or iOS device. Yeah, it will list everything. So if you find a desktop support, then you will know that your project does really support a Windows or desktop. If not the case, so you will have to go back and then run the Flutter config enable Windows desktop command line. Yeah. So now, if you finish all of these, that means you have a project created, and you have the desktop support enabled. So now you can create like your Flutter project, and then you will have to run it. And if you want to run it, you will have to run this command. And this depends if you don't want to use like the IDE that can help you select the device that you want. So you will have to run this command Flutter run, and you pass the argument Windows there. So now talk about how you can build a release app. So yeah, after finishing developing your app, so now you will have to build it. So to build the app, you will have to run this command, and you run Flutter build Windows, because here we are in the Windows. I can say Windows case. Yeah, so you'll have to run Flutter build Windows. Otherwise, you will pass like, I don't know, if it is a macOS, you will pass Flutter build macOS, and if it is a Linux or even Android, you pass like the argument. Yeah. So now we'll talk about how you can add a desktop support to an existing Flutter app. So what you need to know is sometimes, like I said previously, you have like your project configured for only iOS and Android, for example, and you will have now to add the desktop support for this existing Flutter app. Yeah, so to do that, you have to run this command line. Yeah, so after running this command line, it's just like and now the desktop support is enabled for the current project. Then you can do like anything you want to do in the desktop side. Yes, so that's it. So next, we will implement a very single code, for desktop testing. So let's go. Yeah, so coming back here. So you have my IDE here. So what we will do here is mostly very simple, a very simple interface for user authentication. Like a sign-in interface. and we will run it on Windows so that you can see how this looks or this app looks on a real Windows device. Yeah. So let's go. What I did is I've created also the home page here, so it contains nothing. But I'll change this by with material. Yeah. So we'll see what that looks on, on our Windows app. So here I have this. Yes, so let's wait a minute. The app is actually building now. Let me increase the size of my screen. Okay. Hope now everybody can see the code. Okay. It is taking some time to build, but let's wait. Let's wait. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so we have our Windows app here. So as you can see, I have added anything here, just the material widget that's containing anything. So that's why that is very blank here. So we just do this, and now we will have to implement our code. So let's go. Yeah. Okay, so let's create that simple page. Yeah. So what I'll do here is I'll add the row and then add a container. So the idea behind this is to create like a page, and we'll have in the left side container, or an image, and then in the right side we have like the text, or the title of the project, for example, then the description. Then we'll create like fields, for authentication, like email and password. So this is the idea behind what I'm going to implement to show how Flutter does work on Windows. So I hope you get the idea. So let's go. Yeah. So here, So actually, let's use this splendid widget, and as a flex one, and here as a container, as a child, and you will see here we got an error because I defined that the material contains like cost, but these widgets are not cost. So here, let's give these I don't know, color actually. Contest the color, the primary color. Okay, so if you run this, yeah, you will have something like this. You'll see. Okay, let me do this. And okay, that's good. Now we'll define another expanded widget. It's going to pass. And also, yeah, to be a one, and then the child. Okay, so the child is a column, as I have already explained this to you. Column and okay, the column, and here we'll give it a test, and I'll say follow, um, follow this. Okay, let's see that, and we'll give it a test style, text style. Then the font size, I'll give it a 30. Okay. Uh, yeah, so we have something like this. That's good for the beginning. So here, let's specify the cross-axis alignment of our column. Also, let's increase this value to 50. And coming back here, we'll add the font weight to our text. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, cool. We have something like this. That's awesome. Okay, yeah. So let's add also a padding. So we'll wrap all of these inside the safe area. You know, using the safe area is a way better than just a padding widget. So here we'll add minimum and yes, set and we'll just say only. Oh, why not symmetric? Sorry for that. Symmetric and the horizontal will as like 60 and the vertical will give it 70. Oops, works. Okay, cool. We have a very good pagination. Also, let's create a test widget in the passing here like a very simple test for the Windows desktop. Yeah, yeah, something like this. Okay. We'll have something here like this. Okay. So now we will add a size box to give like spacing between the two widget, the two test widget. So let's give it 40. And sure, I need to put cost keyword here so that all of this warning will disappear. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now let's create our test fields. So yes, let's add also it here and here plus 50. So here it and oh, cool. Now test field widget. Okay, so what is important here is the input decoration property and we'll add like border and we'll add the outline input border. Cool. So let's create also text behind text. Here we say email. Why not email? Okay, cool. That's awesome. And yeah, I think we need to add a very simple padding here. So let's do that. We come back here and instead of using the horizontal and the vertical property, let's use this one from left to right. And here we have 16, and here is 17. And here we can add like yeah, something like this. In the bottom we add also 17. Okay, what's the problem? Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fine. So you have a little more spaces here than the left side. Okay, so we have our email. That's already here, and also we create field and also a decoration, just like the thing we did previously. And the hint text here will be a password, and also the border. The border here will be an outline input border as previous one. Okay, cool. We have something like this. Let's put a size box between the two test field widgets. Okay, cool. So now let's try this out. Okay, that's working eventually. Okay, so we can try to obscure the test, you know. Here. Okay. Obscure test around. So things we will add here will be obscured. Okay, cool. So next we will create a button. Yes. Let's create a button. Now let's give it 70. Say hi. And let's create an elevated button. Cool. So here, come up here. Do this. Okay. For a moment, we have nothing to do, so we can do this. Okay. So here, add like right now. So we have. Okay, we have something like this. No problem. Yeah, no problem. This is because we have put null value there, so this won't work. Okay, so now okay, we got a problem. Pass this to rubber widget. Okay, cool. And here we can add cost value. Okay, cool. Now let's try this out. Okay, we have something like this. The button is very simple. We will customize it, and by customizing it, we'll understand the elevated button style from. And yeah, here we will add the custom body. Okay. Insert. And the path method. I think actually we don't need this for that. let's do vertical, and we add trendy. Okay, we have something like this. We can try to put the elevation parameter to 0, so we'll have no shadows here. I prefer it like this. And also here, what we can do is yeah, cool. We have something like this. Okay, so I think we have like a very good uh, a very good page here for Flutter desktop demo. So yes, let's go and check or add a very simple image to this. So for that, I will go to unsplash.com. So let's take it out on the web, and yes, we add this developer keyword. You don't have to put like the same image as me. I just want to make a demo. So um, yeah, let's download that image. Let's come back here and let's copy this. Okay, I already copied. Coming up here, we create like an asset folder, and we paste this, and okay, good. I think okay. Let's go and copy this once again. Okay, and we name it like background. Cool. That's good. So next thing to do is trying to edit this one. So we add set add asset folder. Cool. So that's fine. Now let's try to update our pub spec that will now support the image uploading. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now here, yeah. So here, what you can do now is to try to okay. Let's put this. Now we add the decoration under the and now we added an image, decoration image. Okay, so now we put an asset image here. Okay, and set video with our background. Just specify the path of our asset. So I think our laptop is getting some problem. Let's wait for it. Okay, cool. That's fine. Oh yeah, cool. That's good. Okay, and here I'm just continue and this is the fit. We want the image to cover our container widget. So yeah, cool. So that's normal. This is because as I have added the decoration widget and decoration parameter, I should specify the color inside this parameter. So remove it, we press it here. Fine. Okay, so this will not come up. That's totally fine. This is because we need to do like reloading. We will try to rerun the app so that this can work. Let's see. Also getting error. Okay, cool. Now that's fine with a hot reloading. That's fine. So you have something here like this, and yeah, we can also try to put like a margin here. So a margin, we take a container or even a safe area. I safe area, we pass our padding. The symmetry. Horizontal will be like 18, and here for the vertical, yeah, we can add like this one, vertical 50. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, you have something like this. You see, we have a little bit of padding here, and that's good. That's good. That's really good. I want to add more vertical paddings. Okay, all fine. Okay, cool. Now we can wrap this inside a clip rect widget. We want to add border radius to this. Have this one. Yeah, so that's fine. And now also you can specify here the color. Actually, this color that is here is not white color, so we add like a color that is white here. So yeah, that's fine. Now you can also um, add a container here, and the container you add the decoration, not decoration widget. And here you can specify like shadows. You can add like shadows, but what I will do here is to just add color like this. Color that no, that gray. Like this. Okay. Um, let's take this. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So this is I hope you all have seen this screen. So this is what I wanted to show you. So we have here a Flutter desktop app that is working, and yes, this is what I wanted to show you. Yeah, actually, it is normal because we don't have added all of these responsive features, but we can try to fix this, with very simple fitted box here. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. Um, you already have the flex, the expanded widget here. So um, I think that's good, but I didn't want to cover any responsive features for this project for now. So you have a desktop project that is working, and now it's up to you to customize it or to add like any responsive features to it. So I hope you have got it, and yes, now it's cool. So if, for example, I want to build this app, I will have to run this Flutter build that Windows command, and this will build the project for me. And yes, that's it. You see here, you have your Flutter Windows project running. If I want to see like if my project have like the desktop support or of this stuff, I just want to run this command. And here we have the build Windows working. Yeah, so that's fine. You see, here we have the enable Windows desktop set to true. So this is what is currently allowing us to make or to convert this whole project to a Windows desktop project. Okay, so I think the implementation of the code implementation is already done. So now I will add the project on GitHub, and yes, if you have any eventual question, you can ask me. You know, I am on Twitter or even LinkedIn or all of these social platforms. So you can ask me question, and for those who are in the live chat, you can also add question. Yeah. So. Uh, so I guess you don't have any question. So if there is no question, so I will just thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the talk and the demo, and you have learned some types, from the code. And I hope that now you will you will have more ease to produce your Windows project. Yeah. So thank you very much for attending. Bye.